Welcome back to another episode of Crochet Business Chat. I almost said the name of my other podcast. Welcome back to Crochet Business Chat. It's Pam Grice here from Crochetpreneur. We are on a mission to help 100,000 women find financial freedom through crochet. And I'm so glad that you're here. We have a special guest here today. This is Erin from Juniper and Oaks. She is a character. I hope you're following her on Instagram already, but if you're not, you will find her at Juniper and Oaks. Oaks has an E-S at the end. And follow her. She will make you smile just about every single day. So be sure to follow her. And she will not, the reason she's here today, not just because she makes fun Instagram reels, but she has a new product out that I think that you are going to love either for yourself or for your kids or as gifts to your customers and friends. So let's talk about it. Hi, Erin.
Hey, Pam. Thanks for having me on.
I'm so happy that you're here and I'm happy to tell the world about your new product. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, for sure. So I have a brand new coloring book for y'all. I don't know if on the YouTube if it's
Yeah,
backwards or
you
not.
can see it good. Yeah.
Okay, so it's called Crochet and Color. It's a coloring book for crocheters. This is just something that was born out of I guess love for coloring with my own kids at home and just as a way to relax from my business, which is crochet, pattern designing, and blogging and all of that. But also show my love of crochet. So I created a coloring book. In this coloring book, it has 40 crochet themed pages. Some of them are more simple than others, like they have crochet illustrations with little sayings. Like
Cute.
this one is a stitch a day, keeps the anxiety away. And then more as you get towards the back, they get a bit more complicated with fun textures and more like adult coloring book
Cute.
type things. So I think, like you said, this coloring book is great for you as a crocheter, but also for your kids. Like if you need 5 minutes just to like work on your stitches a little bit and your kids are all over up in your grill, you're like, hey, you can participate with me and color as well. But then like also, like you said, like for gifts, I've had a lot of people, say, hey, I'm going to give this to my testers and whatnot. So I think that is a great idea as well. And this is available to buy on Amazon worldwide. So it's really exciting.
And so they can purchase an actual physical copy and have
Yep.
that sent to their home.
Yep. An actual physical copy. Inside you have your 40 pages of coloring, a little bit blurb about me on the back, but mostly it's just a coloring for you to get in your house.
Awesome. So tell me, like, I know you said that you enjoy coloring with your own kids, and that's fun. My grandson told me the other day his favorite thing about grandma is she likes to color. So
Oh,
so that's fun. So I'm gonna have to get one to give to him because he always loved to play with my yarn when he was a baby. So I'm sure he just loves to color all the things.
yes.
So um but I also know that you're passionate about helping people with anxiety, and coloring has been shown to be really helpful with that. So did that play into this process for you?
Definitely. I definitely. I think for me personally, it helps me with my anxiety. Just like put on some calm music, color, and just focus on what I'm doing there and just relax, kind of push what everything, not really push everything away or down, but just relax, just get it out of there. And I think that I definitely talk about using crochet as a stress relief, as a way to cope with emotions, anxiety, and all that. And I think coloring does the same thing. I got into coloring as an adult, like before I had kids. I was in Africa anyway. I had a mentor there who she would color a lot. She would pick somebody to pray over and color mandalas. And she'd
Hmm.
always invite me over. She's like, Erin, let's color together. We need, you need to relax. We got to color together. So I think that's probably where, the coloring aspect really came into play for my mental health. And then as I got kids, it's something we do to relax as well. So
Very
I
cool.
should do it.
So, what kind of feedback have you gotten so far?
I've gotten really good feedback, both from crocheters and moms. Um, I have a VA who actually she's been helping me with some stuff, and she's like, "Yeah, my kids are just like color all over those pages. They love them." But then also some crocheters, some of my super fans in my group, they're like, yeah, I bought it right away. It's already been delivered, and have to show me pages. Yeah,
Aw.
I like to see everybody's different ways that they color, like whether it's with markers or crayons or colored pencils. I think that, you know, you can do it with all sorts of
Mhm.
mediums.
Yeah, you can just make it your own. I used to be an outliner. So I used to outline and then color in because the outline helps you not go over the lines. And then
Yeah.
I just decided I'm not outlining anymore, just doing it, which was freeing for me. So,
As I was coloring this, I was just reminded of my of growing up, and I remember like the cool like popular girls, they would always have their crayon press extra hard and do the outlining, and I was going through a lot of that in my mind. It's
uh-huh. The great
reflective.
The great thing about coloring is it brings you back to your childhood when you were hopefully more carefree and just
Mhm.
having fun and not making up rules for yourself of it has to be perfect or it has to be anything. It just was what it was.
Yeah.
And if you can get yourself back into that space as you're doing this, that's really special. And I love that it's crochet because you can help your kids enjoy your like especially yours are little, 2 you're the ones at home, 2 and 4,
Mhm.
right? That not at school.
Yeah.
And they're not quite old enough to be crocheting, but they can
Right.
still enjoy your craft with you by being next to you and doing their own crochet pages.
Yes, I know. When I first got the proofs in the mail, they would sit. I gave them all their own proofs, their own copy that they could do whatever they want with. But for the most part, for the first while, they just sat there and like they're like, hook. This one has a hook, and they're like on the next page, they're like, one of them that doesn't have a hook. They're like, what? No hook on this page. I'm like, oh, there's one on this page, and they're just like there with me. And I don't know. They like to help me pick out the colors that I can
Uh-huh.
for these and use the perfect colors. But then even I don't know. I mean, they each have their own. Like the boy obviously picked this one. It's
I
not.
love that one. I love the dimensions with the colors and everything. It's so good.
No, well, I was following these coloring book people on Instagram, and like almost all of them use like alcohol based ink markers. So I had to get a cheap version from Amazon. I'm looking at these, and there's some that are missing. I'm like, my kids have been here. Uh, but yeah, that's where I got dimensions. These alcohol based.
Wow.
I'm getting like into it and more than just coloring.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So, do you have I'll get a link from you for those markers as well, so we
Yes.
can point people to those.
Yeah, they came on Amazon. There's a brand where you can get a few markers for like hundreds of dollars. This is like a 40 pack for $20, so
Nice.
affordable. One of my favorite pages in here, I'm gonna show those who can see it, is a granny square page. And I think this is fabulous because you can use it to like figure out what colors you're going to use for your
Yeah,
granny square.
I
And just,
love that.
isn't that fun?
Can you yeah, I can really see people using that to design their Afghans and be like, "Oh yeah, that one's my favorite." So my favorite's the top left one
Yeah.
because I love just the gradient of color on that. But
Yeah.
yeah, beautiful.
Okay, so this is available. It's physical copy
Mhm.
delivered to your door. I do also have digital copy if people just want to buy that and print off that last
And they
page.
can print it themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm trying to think, is there any other I think it would be great for stocking stuffers. It would be great for your if you sell at craft fairs and you're gonna be giving gifts to your, like, best customers. I know I always had 2 or 3, like, customers that would every year come to my booth and spend lots of money. I think it would be a good gift for them to give to their kids, because they obviously love the crochet product, so giving that as a gift to your best customers. So, maybe buy a pack of 10 and not that they come in a pack, but buy 10 and give them away as gifts to your customers or to your VA's kids. Or I just think there's a lot of people who would be perfect to receive this
Yeah.
as a stocking stuffer or thank you gift too, not just for yourself, but also for gifting. So I think that's
Exactly.
awesome.
Give them to your crochet mentor or
For sure.
your crochet circle. Yeah, something that's really interesting. And if any of you all are watching and you go into your local yarn store or any, I don't know, any store and you find this coloring book, I have I think a local yarn store in my area has purchased a bunch to resell in her store. I have it available on this Ingram content group. So if you're someone who likes to stock books and whatever, you're able to purchase it on there as well at a discount. So
Oh, great. So if people are like looking to bulk purchase,
yeah, that might be
they're
an
able to
option.
do that. Okay.
Mhm.
So if they want to do that and they need a link, I'll have them contact you. I'll have your contact information in the blog post or the show notes so that they can do that if they're interested. If you are a local yarn store owner and you want to stock this in your shop, or even a bookstore owner, or you have a place where people bring their kids and they need to be occupied, dentist office, doctor's office, psychotherapy office, grab this, put it in your office with some crayons, and you're good to go. So you can purchase bulk via
Yeah.
that link that Erin has. So lots of options.
And you guys, this is all new to me. I sell digital crochet patterns, and so I'm like trying to figure out how to get this in the hands of all y'all. So if you guys like this, please just let me know. Is this a cool thing you're gonna buy for your kids? I think, I mean, I would buy it for all my kids, and I'm not
Hmm.
gonna send it Christmas gifts to all my nieces and nephews and whatnot, but I just want to know if you guys love it.
Yeah.
Reach out to me, and I would love to hear from you.
For sure. And if you're a crochet lover, Erin designs beautiful patterns. Go check out her website at junipernokes.com. And she's got an Etsy shop, a Ravelry shop, and she's on Instagram and Facebook. And she has a great, engaged, awesome group where she runs crochet alongs. So there's no reason for you not to be in touch. So do that. I'm so happy to bring her here today to share her coloring book and all about the things that she does. So thanks for being here, Erin.
Thanks, Pam, for having me. Thanks you all for watching. And I just love the crochet community that you have built.
Thanks.
It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. I'm so glad you're a part of it.
Thanks.
Mutual, what's that called? Something society. Mutual, whatever. Society. That's us. Okay. I'm going to let Jill go. So if you're watching, be sure to like and subscribe to this video. If you're listening on the podcast, be sure to leave us a review. And if you're reading this in a blog post and you have a question for Erin, go ahead and leave it in the comments and we will get that to her, or you can click on the links to her website and ask her yourself. So thanks for tuning in and thanks for being here, Erin, and we will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.